I've been trying not to give these types of things oxygen because, yeah, all pink on the inside, right, fellas? But, but, this is coming to us from CNN, and the way this entire story is framed is amazing to me. WNBA, quote unquote superstar. Come on, seriously, anybody? Like if you see a WNBA player and standing on the side of the or standing on the side of the road, you wouldn't really think much of it. I'll put it to you like that. Sue Bird, women's soccer players generally are cute little white girls, and yet still women's soccer continues to flop here in the United States. I wonder why. This is written by Paul Giddings and Don Riddle. Now, there is a video that I could show, but once again, no, no, no. Just the framing of the article, how, saying, incessant on their feminism, and yeah, this is a great idea. Rah rah, hooray us, girl power bullshit that CNN's on. They are sports' ultimate power couple. Are they? Equal partners as multiple winners at world and Olympic level for the United States, even in the autumn of their careers, still cutting it at the highest level. Sue Bird turns 40 this week, but was a standout in claiming her fourth Women's National Basketball Association title with Seattle Storm. I've just learned that the Seattle Storm are the WNBA champions. Congrats! Have you seen the WNBA parades? No one cares. Watch from start to finish of the coronavirus shortened season by her girlfriend, Megan Purple Hair Rapinoe, the U.S. women's soccer star. Guys, we're gonna be nice. Rapinoe stayed in the WNBA bubble to support Bird's latest triumph and celebrated with the team as the Storm swept past the Las Vegas Aces in 3 straight games in the finals. Wow, they swept them. At least the Heat put up a fight, right? Like, it's not even a question as to which one's the more exciting sport, but whatever. It is what it is. With 4 Olympic gold medals for the U.S. and 4 FIBA World Cup titles, Bird, on paper at least, is more successful than Rapinoe, winner of 2 World Cups and a single Olympic gold in 2012. Hooray! I mean, they're like, she's not, but that's the thing. That's all like, USA stuff. Or like I know women's soccer is a thing. The only reason I really know it is because of the CV and how they said, oh yeah, well, women's soccer and stuff like that, they're going to be able to practice again here in New Jersey. New Jersey even has a team. I was like, wait, we do? Like, that's a thing? Yeah, it's been around for like 7 years, apparently. Nah. But both acknowledge that in one important area, public perception and support for their respective sport, they are deeply unequal partners. No. Like, the difference is that the WNBA has Daddy NBA to, to cough to fill to stuff the coffers. The women's sports really doesn't have that type of backing, and with the gigantic dip in popularity that the NBA took with all that, BLM, Breonna Taylor stuff, even the WNBA, oh yeah, they went and turned like, like if any team if any league couldn't afford to alienate fans, it was the WNBA, and these ladies were walking. The only like you wasn't even catching highlights of their playoffs. The only thing, the highlights of their playoffs were their little statements. Their little, oh, we're gonna just throw a tantrum and walk off the court because America is just so terrible. Whoa. It certainly rankles with Bird, who said it was a hot topic of conversation with Rapinoe, particularly in the 90-plus days they spent in isolation as the WNBA season played out from its Florida base. Even though we're female athletes playing at a high level for females, our worlds, the soccer world and the basketball world, are just totally different, Bird told CNN Sports Don Riddle. Not Don Rickle. I wish it was Don Rickle. If it was Don Rickle, to hear him smoke these, oh my God, comedy, pure comedy. And to be blunt, it is the demographic of who's playing. Women's soccer players generally are cute little white girls, while WNBA players, we are all shapes and sizes. A lot of black, gay, tall women. There is maybe an intimidation factor, and people are quick to judge it and put it down, added Bird. You've been around for 20 years. Like, oh, pause. Like, old girls league only been around for 7. Yours has been around for 20 years. Like, whatever, like, the perception that y'all put out there, you said yourselves, you're not a league, you are a movement. You are a lifestyle brand, okay? Rapinoe, renowned for her outspoken views on a number of issues, particularly around alphabetical rights and social justice, was equally forthright in her The Players Tribune column. This country has a deep history of racism and a deep history of homophobia, she wrote. And if you look at the players in the WNBA, she just called it the W. Most of them are black, and a lot of them are gay. Comparing the support and media attention she and the U.S. national women's team attracted for its 2019 World Cup victory with that for the WNBA. Here's the thing. Families matter, and in proper families, no, they're not going to want to sit there and take their kids to such events. That's just how that goes. Sorry. Where's the same energy for the best women's basketball players on the planet? Honestly, in their coffers with the money that the NBA keeps giving them. Where's that energy? Where's that winter energy for women's sport, for the women's sports that instead of scanning cute and white and straight, scan tall and black and queer? But because tall, black, and queer is, I'm sorry, like these are not, because not the black thing, right? Because let's just cut off the whole black thing. But when it comes to the whole queer thing, when it comes to a lot of the different lifestyle changes, particularly how masculine a lot of the females come across, no proper fathers would not want their daughters to exert that much masculinity. I'm sorry, that's just the reality of the situation. Bird believes the problem does not lie in the marketing of the WNBA, more how society and the outside world is willing to embrace diversity, arguing that the cute white girl next door approach does not work for her league. You have to be true to who you are and be authentic, she said. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're a woman, so you're whimsical. You are whimsical by nature. Who you are on Tuesday is not the person you're going to be on Friday. Like, it all depends. It all depends on your very, very shifty mood. And people are drawn, especially in today's world, when you're authentic. I think people are drawn to that. And right now, we're a league that's being authentic to who we are. Yet no one's seeing. You know what? Ow. Ow, my brain just hurt right there. That's a lot of circular logic. Bird is a member of the executive of the is a member of the executive of the WNBA's union, and in a tumultuous year has keenly felt that responsibility of showing leadership in a multitude of social injustices. I really felt at times like an activist, more so in an organizational part of it, just trying to put together plans, she said, and that's why your league fails. You're being activist instead of chairman or boardman or whatever, and the responsibilities that come along with that. They're just sitting here screaming, oh my goodness, my social justice 1 2 3, woo woo, I got to be PC, woo woo. Those plans have included dedicating their season to Breonna Taylor. Oh man, there is so much of this, and I really don't feel like getting into all of this nonsense, because that's what it is. It's nonsense. We already reached the first point of circular logic. And then they go on and the whole thing. And I want to just talk about the framing. Once again, it's all framing. Oh my goodness. All of these sweet, like, honestly, it's all nonsense. It's all based around the Breonna Taylor thing's been debunked. George Floyd's been debunked. All of these things have been, like we've litigated these out, as socially. And guess what? You ended up on the wrong side of it every single time. And like I said, if any sport could not afford to lose any type of fandom, it was the WNBA. Yet here they are. Feminism, keep pushing, because once again, in the mind of the female, there's no such thing as too much. There's no such thing as enough. It's insatiable. But you may disagree. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Like I said, this is there's no such thing as too much, and at some point we gotta stop listening. We can't keep taking you seriously. Sorry, ladies, love you to no end, but you know your nature better than I ever could, and that's why females don't really like females like that. But when when it's just something super general, super easy to consume, like, oh, men and women should be paid equally for the same amount of work, it then sure, she's happy to what's her name. But what, as I've said on this channel multiple times, attention to detail, the nuance is not her forte. But you may disagree. That's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.